Yeah, I don't got no limit. Like I don't got limit. Lies are, but I got limits. When a bull up pose and they feeling spend price
Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just Jazzy. This is your August reading. So welcome. It's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, don't try to make the shoe fit. If your fortune doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Okay. Yeah, if it does resonate, even if it doesn't, follow me on over to the extended afterwards. So what I tell everybody is that, you know, sometimes these messages come out in love messages. It could be talking about relationships, and you might think, well, I'm not even in a fucking relationship. Take it as a relationship with yourself, okay? If that still doesn't resonate with you, I always end up talking about spirituality somehow, or sometimes even your work. So that might not come out in the first part of the reading, but always try to get your second part of your reading to know and see what it is talking about, because it flips. Sometimes I could be talking about work life here and you think, oh, she's not talking about my person, but in the extended, that's when it comes out. Okay, it's not up to me. Energy is fluid, and I just go off what spirit is telling me. So, you know, spirit's definitely going to tell you what you need to know in that moment. I don't have control over that, but I don't even know what I was going to say. If it's not for you, it's just not for you, and that's cool too. And that's cool too. But the messages always come out different. So there's no way of me knowing, there's no way of you knowing, but it's always good. The extendeds are always good, you guys. Always. I mean, we go deep in the extendeds. If you aren't on my Patreon yet, join me on Patreon. It's way cheaper. If you're just in it for the extendeds, it's way cheaper. So anyway, I'm switching decks, so give me a second, because I just did Virgo's reading and Spirit had me doing a sex magic deck. Spirit does not need me to do that with y'all, so we move forward. Anyway, hey guys, Spirit, angels, ancestors, come to me at this time giving me messages for Aquarius. Help me tap into their energy and to help them see how to improve their lives, to become their higher self, and to heal on their journey. Ashe. I see Queen of Wands. I see Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is confusion, emotional overwhelmment, not knowing what to choose, what to pick. You may have options. Okay. People might see you as very beautiful. Something about holding on to something that should be ending right now, like not letting it go though. You need to have some strength with this as you make your decision to move forward. Yep, this Two of Wands, and I saw the Lovers. This is a love reading. Okay, let me keep shuffling, guys. Yeah, you got some things coming towards you, but it's gonna require some patience. Somebody could be coming back. Definitely somebody's coming back into your life, and you're gonna have to make a decision on what's best for you in this situation. Really think about yourself. I immediately felt, here's the Tower card, this is just a lesson for you, so take it as a lesson. Don't make it more than what it is. I really got the I'm trying to say vibe and feeling, so I'm like the vibe. I really got the vibe, the feeling that a lot of you guys are empaths, and I always get that with you guys, with you Aquariuses. I feel like you guys are empaths. You could be stuck in a third party situation. You're wondering if somebody's seeing someone else. But I feel like you guys are empaths, so you definitely allow somebody to play on your heartstrings and to come in quickly after they've, like, I've heard crash things down, burn things down to the ground with you. It's like toxic. It's toxic, Aquarius. It's toxic. It feels toxic. It feels like you give this person many chances. You're trying to be patient with this person because you're an empath. That's a vibe I'm getting. Be totally wrong, but nah, I don't. If it's not resonating, then it's just not for you. Okay. You guys, listen, I don't know why I feel obliged to tell you guys, but I have an apothecary. I have a lot of healing products that I make myself, handmade. All of it's organic, non-GMOs, and it's totally healthy for you. So that could help you with your healing journey. Go check it out. The link is down below. I don't even do that normally, but I feel like my products could be helpful to some of you guys. I don't know which one. You're gonna have to look and see. For some reason, I feel like when you look, you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, yeah. Transformation coming for you guys. What is the past energy for Aquarius? Yeah, something has to come to an end though in order for you to transform. Like I said, this is just a lesson. You got the King of Cups and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys need to heal from this King of Cups. They come in very smooth. They come in like they're very romantic, very sweet. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It really gets you trapped in your head though, and I feel like oftentimes you lay in bed like trying to figure out like what the fuck do I do in this situation. Present energy for Aquarius spirit. Yeah, I don't too often see it as like characters in the story, but this is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing you as the Four of Swords. I'm seeing this other person as the King of Cups. But while the King of Cups is like very emotionally available and there for you, they seem like they're solid or whatever. I feel like this is a manipulator, and as soon as I say that, like, here's the Seven of Swords in the present energy. This is somebody who's manipulating and strategically trying to get over on somebody. What is the future energy, Spirit? I'm happy we're getting deep, Aquarius, because normally lately with you guys, it's all about like, okay, you guys are healing. You need to feel this self journey because you guys have this higher purpose, you know, but this is not about your purpose. This is about your actual relationship. Future energy, not letting something go. Okay, what's the advice, Spirit? You gotta trust your intuition, Aquarius. Your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to know. You're not trusting it though, because it's not something you really want to believe. What is the outcome, Spirit? Okay, the outcome is somebody coming. Okay, this is like higher commitment, and this is somebody coming back for a second chance. But you know what? This is what I feel. You very well could be somebody coming back. We'll clarify that for a second chance. This is not the vibe I get though. For some of you guys, it's true because I'm hearing it. So somebody's going to come back for a second chance, and it's going to lead to a marriage or a commitment. Okay. I'm just wondering if this person has learned their lesson or not. And this could be you. This could be you learning your lesson in this situation when somebody returns. That's the outcome. You learning the lesson and it pushing you to your higher self. And oh God, I already started talking about how this is different from your other readings, but it's really not that different. Like whatever you're going through, I feel like I keep reiterating this. So go back and watch last month's and February's, or I don't even know. Like it's been very inconsistent. I did May. Did I do May? No, I don't know. Don't get me lying. I might have done yours in May. I think I stopped like halfway between. But then I did it in February. Either way it goes. You guys are on this journey with this toxic person because it is changing you. It is pushing you to your higher self, but you have to learn the lessons in order for that to happen. You can't keep letting this person in. You can't. And know that you feel bad for them. You have a big heart for them. A soft spot in your heart for them, but oh my God, I hope my nose don't start bleeding. Sorry guys, I just got a septum piercing yesterday. I hope I don't have to pause the video. We'll just move on. If I start bleeding, I have to cut it off. That'll be a sight. That'll be something you can tell your friends. Anyway, this whole situation is just pushing you to. It's like you're on a self-love journey, Aquarius. That's the lesson. After it's all said and done, you are here to learn. This person is in your life to teach you how to love yourself. I think this is even like you returning to yourself in the outcome. I think this is also like you coming back, being risen from the dead. The death card did come out, which was all about transformation. And I think, not saying that you're dead, but sometimes this can happen. We can get so involved in a toxic relationship that our spirit becomes grieved. Okay, and we don't meditate like we used to. We don't do our rituals like we used to. We don't pray like we used to. We don't worship the way we used to. We lose touch with our spirituality. Okay, dealing with people sometimes because our spirit literally becomes grieved and it leaves. Okay, I was in a situation like that where my spirit was grieved so bad I lost her. And I remember the day that I lost her, and I wept like I wanted her back. I remember when she came back too. It was literally when I moved into my own apartment and I left my husband, and I decided I'm leaving. I was in a narcissistic relationship, and if you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, those trauma bonding cycles are crucial. They're crazy. And so you can fight and you think, I'm leaving, I'm done, and then they start to woo you back in, and it's like, well, okay, and then you're settled, and then it's good for like 2.5 seconds, and then they're back to doing the same shit. And so this particular time I had said I'm done, and I was for real this time. Like, I might not have been as for real if somebody else didn't try to if somebody didn't shoot their shot at me when they found out that I was single. So when that happened, it gave me motivation to move on. And that relationship didn't work out at all because it wasn't supposed to. That was just God putting that person in my life to say, hey, there's better out there. There's somebody else out there that can treat you better. And I just needed that motivation because God knew I was not going to leave. And because I had that person in my life, I wanted to mean what I say this time. I wanted to stick to my words this time. I wanted to, and it was like about the person, but it wasn't about the person. It was like also proving to myself, like in my friends, everybody who I had told, it was like, I can do it this time. I don't know why that's relevant for you, but it's relevant, you know. And I got into my new apartment and I slept like I haven't slept in years. I felt at so much peace. Oh my God, my soul was back. You know, I cried. I remember, you know, anyway, I have these out-of-body experiences because I'm really in tune and in touch. But for you guys, I feel the same for you. And that's why I feel like I can talk to you guys about this. Because you guys are also in tune and in touch. And you know your spirit. And you can see the spiritual signs and wonders and symbolism happening. Some of you guys might even be able to see how things are playing out in your life. So even when things suck, like you get it. It bothers you, but you actually get it. Like you can see why things are happening this way. Feel me? Like, yeah, I was about to go back into some more anecdote stories for you guys, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, you guys in the end of all of this are going to be in a position of alignment with your higher self, and that is the goal here. That is why you're dealing with all of this. That is why you're going through everything that you're going through. The Hermit card is underneath and the Four of Pentacles on top. Definitely something you don't want to let go of. It is a struggle for you. The Moon card, you are putting this illusion. It's you. I just got done telling Virgo this, and then here's Virgo, the Hermit. Guys, you could be involved with a Virgo. Okay. The Fool. Some of you guys need to take a leap of faith for sure. You need to take a leap of faith and move forward. Yeah, that's when you'll be victorious, is when you take this leap of faith. I was just saying, like, I don't see this King of Cups as somebody who is good for you. Like, I was just about to show you how I literally see this as you and this is your person. Like, it feels just really manipulative. It feels like you are their supply and you offer the love that they need and you give them their cup. You fill up their cup while you are feeling drained. Like, you're literally feeling drained inside. Yeah, you got the Devil here. Ace of Pentacles, though. So, you know, a new beginning is right here for you. And it's going to be very abundant for you. It's going to help you financially and materialistically. Spirit, clarify this Four of Swords and King of Cups, please. Yeah, definitely need to cut out this energy. A truce needs to be called here. Yeah, you gotta guard yourself. You gotta protect yourself from this energy. Like, no shit. No kidding. It's something you need to protect yourself from. This person is a player. This person is playing games with you. Okay, Spirit, please clarify some of this. Yeah, this is something, this is the energy you need to move on from, and you might need to be strategic in how you move on, especially if you're in a narcissistic, abusive relationship. Like, sometimes those kind of relationships, you gotta be strategic with how you move on and move forward, because you can't always just leave, you know? I had a lot of friends who were also in a narcissistic, abusive relationship, and, you know, just talking to them when they'd vent, they'd say, I can't leave now, but I had a plan. I had a whole plan. I was going to finish school, going to get myself stable, and then leave. It just got to the point, though, where I had like a couple more years to go, and I could not continue to deal with it. So I left. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. To me, that's a power couple. Somebody else is coming towards you. Somebody else is coming towards you, Aquarius. Somebody else who's going to help heal your heart. Once you move on from this, clarify the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to get another clarification for this card. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, Spirit. Yes, you guys. You need to be a little bit more stingy with how you give your love. Not everybody's deserving of your love, Aquarius. You need to be a little bit more protective of your heart, okay? You need to save yourself, okay? This is all about saving up for something, but really you need to save yourself. When you, and some of you guys do need to save up, because some of you guys, like, clarifying this is the Emperor and the fucking Sun, Aquarius. The Emperor and the Sun. You guys could be dealing with an Aries, okay? A Pisces, a Taurus, a Leo. I'm not sure what Judgment is. I gotta learn that one. I don't know why I don't know what Judgment is. I feel like maybe Sagittarius. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sag, you could be, because you got Wands here. You're dealing with Sag. Fire energy is present. So that's Leo, Sag, or Aries. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Regardless, though, or a water sign, or Taurus. Or regardless, though, you guys, guarding your heart is going to help you stand into your power. It's going to make you so happy. It's like, it's so hard to do, but it's like when we're in that moment, it's hard to do, but when we come out of it, it's like, that's all we had to do. That's all I had to do to get here. Just leave that joker alone. Yes, that's all you had to do. Clarify the High Priestess. The High Priestess is clarified by the High Priestess. You need to use your intuition. It's so imperative that you use your intuition as you move forward in this situation. You have to stop talking so much too. Stop explaining yourself so much. You know what you know. We get in these situations with some people who are so manipulative, and we're like constantly explaining, like, don't you see that because you did this, like, this is why I did, like, don't you see how your actions could cause X, Y, and Z? Like, we spend so much time trying to explain to them, trying to get them to understand, but reality is they understand. They get it, Aquarius. They know. They knew when they're playing stupid, and it's hard to, like, comprehend for us because they seem so genuine, like they don't understand. But that's really them fucking with our mind. Oh my god. So, like, I literally was with my ex for 11 years, and I cried and I begged and I screamed and I, like, attempted suicide so many times, and I even ended up in, like, a mental health institution because I was numbing myself in the beginning of our relationship, taking Vicodin, because we got into a physical fight and he was gaslighting me and telling me that he didn't do anything wrong. And I'd been abused in my life growing up by my stepfather physically. And I was like, I felt out of my mind. So I started numbing myself. And he caught it and called the ambulance because I was just sleepy. I was just tired. But he thought that I was about to, that was it. Like I had overdosed or something. And so, they took me to the hospital and they said, this looks like a suicidal case. So we're going to transfer you over to so-and-so hospital. Why am I telling you all this? They literally can make you fucking crazy with the gaslighting. Okay? You can spend so much time trying to talk to them and trying to get them to understand why you're doing certain things a certain way, and why, like, get them to understand their actions and how it hurt you and how it caused you to respond the way that you did, and they will just focus on your response. Okay? And they'll go and they'll tell people how you responded, and they'll get smear campaigns on you and all this stuff. Like, it's a whole fucking thing, Aquarius. It's a whole fucking thing, and I know you know. I know you know, because that's why it's coming up in your reading, why we have to talk about it. Because Spirit literally wants you to stop fucking talking. This is your advice. Stop talking. Start using your intuition. Because when we're in these relationships, we can tend to not trust our intuition. We can tend to think that, like, we're losing our fucking mind. Like, we just don't trust our intuition. But here's the thing. This is what I was going to tell you. I was telling you, like, all I went through with this man, because, like, it just seemed like he didn't get it, But as soon as I left, as soon as I filed for divorce and I left, he then started telling me how he sees how he was wrong. He knows that I was right. He wants to do better. He started acting like the man I always needed him to be, the man I always asked him to be. He never cooked. He never cleaned. He didn't help me with the kids. He was barely around. He was at work. He started coming home at 4:30. He started cooking. He cooks now. He makes the bed like a fucking maid. He used to not know how to make the bed. He used to do shit to make me fucking crazy, okay? But turns out he's a neat freak too. I had no idea while we were married. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, these people, they know. So don't waste your breath talking to them, okay? When he decided that he was done with me and he turned it off, he turned all that love bombing back off and he went back to his old ways. He came across to me and he was like talking to me about some shit that it just didn't make, his thought process didn't make sense. It was starting to make me crazy again. I'm like, you can't see? And I had to stop myself and say, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to put me to this space, because you do know. You do know. You showed me for years that you knew. And when I walked away, he changed like that. And that was a bigger slap in my face, because it was like, for years, you watched me, okay, damn near die, kill myself, trying to get you to understand. And you understood all along. You could have changed it in an instant, but you were choosing not to. You were choosing to allow me to go through this stress and this pain, receiving my love, feeling like a king, okay, while you continue to put me under this stress. Okay, and Spirit's saying, stop allowing that. Stop allowing him to do that to you. Stop allowing him or her, whoever it is, to do this to you, Aquarius. You got to draw a line somewhere. Yeah, you got to draw a line. I was going to tell you something else, but yeah, I don't need to. It slipped my mind. Regardless, at the end of the day, these people know, okay? These people know. And, there's this person who's a self-aware narcissist, and I'll put the link below to his channel, and he'll straight up tell you, yeah, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. They know what they're doing. So save yourself the time, the trouble, the mental illness, the physical illness that you receive from dealing with people like this. They need help. They need help of their own, okay? They're not going to admit that you're right unless it's beneficial to them. For my ex, it was beneficial to him to admit that he was right, that I was right, because I exposed him to the public. So now he was doing the most he could to publicly show that he is a good guy, okay? And it's confusing. It's still confusing to me, because I look at him now and I'm like, I have a very soft spot for him. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? I've known him since I was 7. So I look at him and I'm like, you're just my person. Like, I can see, you want to extend that love But save yourself the trouble, Aquarius. Save yourself the trouble, because once you walk away from this, once you do what you need to do to get yourself out of this, and therapy might be necessary, but once you do this, and I've been telling you this for months, once you do this, oh my gosh, things are going to change abundantly for you. Spirit, clarify the Hierophant and the Judgment card. You got 5s, which is changes. Yep. And then you got 10-10, so look that up. Yeah, this is you regretting something. This is the outcome. But I feel like this is not even you. I feel like this is them. I feel like this is you, like, standing in your power, and you're once your higher self returns back to you, Aquarius, you'll be untouchable. So this person's gonna be sitting there looking like this, wishing that they didn't get involved in that third party energy, wishing that they gave you this 2 of Cups, but you're gonna be moved on. You're gonna be in your higher self. They're going to have to approach your throne in order to speak to you. Look, this is not just like, this is like here too. You're in the Emperor. They're gonna have to approach your fucking throne in order to speak to you. That's your title. You're gonna have to approach your throne in order to speak to you. Okay, let's get some oracle messages. Start reclaiming who you are. Sounds about right. Sounds appropriate with this message. Don't be afraid to lose someone who doesn't want you. And that can be conflicting, right? We can be like, well, this person is telling us they want us. They are trying to show that they want us. They want your supply. They want how you make them feel. They want the ego boost you give them. They want the trophy wife or spouse or like just bad bitch on their side, you know? Or if you're a dude, yeah, flip it how you want. I feel like I'm talking to a woman, but I could be talking to a man. They want that. It's not about you. You make them feel good. They don't want to lose that supply, okay? Because if they get somebody else to make them feel how you made them feel, they don't care about you. Like normal people, when we really love somebody, we really care about somebody, we don't care about anybody else. We don't even see anybody else. We don't want anybody else. It doesn't matter how they can make us feel. It doesn't even matter if our person is upsetting us and this person is right here with flowers. Like that does not even matter, because we love this person. We're focused on this person. They are not like that. If we upset this kind of person and there's somebody over here with flowers, they're going to go towards the person with flowers. Because right now you're not making them feel good and this person is. That's the way that they operate. I'm about to do a whole podcast on narcissists today, so tune into that. I've been getting narc vibes in your energy for a while now, Aquarius. Underneath, your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. You're going to have to change this. You're going to have to change this. And some of you guys might be involved with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart, because those were the same messages that came out. Damn near. Okay, follow me on over to the extended. If you are not on my Patreon, join me on Patreon, please. The link is in the bio. In the bio. So used to, I'm an Instagrammer. Public figure on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram if you're not on Instagram. But yeah, the link is in the description box. Go down and just tap into all my links, feel me? Join my Patreon, follow me on Instagram, you know, go look at my Crunchy Lune Apothecary. Some of you guys need some of that stuff. I'm about to start making candles. Some of you guys need some of that stuff to heal right now, whatever you're going through. I picked that up in the beginning of this reading. So tap in. I love you guys so much. If you're with the shits, follow me on over to the extended. We're going to get deeper into these messages and see what spirit has to say to you. Okay? Bye.